Hi everyone, I'm Dready Dude. Going to be playing some more Diablo 4 today. So last time we were playing, we got through all of Act 5, and now we are up to Act 6. So the first quest here, we've managed to defeat Elias and learn more about Lilith's plan for Sanctuary. Now we must return to Kehjistan and find a way to stop her. So that's where we're going to be heading off down to first, down into Kehjistan. Hi Barbarian, hi Vaporwave. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. So going to port down to Tassarak. There's a very large worm in that screenshot. Alright, so we're meeting with the Horadrim.
I want eyes on the road waste, sentries at the walls. The sinners will come running. Let none through.
So here's Nerel, but I don't see the other two at the moment. Nerel, where are the others?
Lorath and Donan have gone to Caldeum. The knights march on the city. They felt it best to follow. But I wanted to wait for you. Can I ask you something? Something personal.
You know you can.
Do you ever feel like nothing you do matters?
More than I'd like to admit. They call me hero, but underneath I'm still the same person I always was. Powerful, sure, but flawed too. I try. Yet my best is not enough. Not for Yorin nor your mother.
Does it get any easier?
It can. With a good ally.
Thank you for being honest. It helps, knowing I'm not alone. We should go. I'll find the others in Caldeum.
Are you ready for Caldeum?
As ready as I can be. But I'm afraid of what we'll find. The cathedral's out for blood. They're not here to save anyone. It makes you wonder if there's some grain of truth to... never mind.
Truth to what? You can tell me.
To what Lilith said. It's not about her. She's making things worse too. It's just the idea that if the world doesn't change, we'll always be stuck between greater forces that don't care about us and... I don't know. I guess I'm just having doubts.
The Soul Stone is safe.
Donan has it. But their plan still strikes me as... misguided. Mephisto is reforming as we speak. If we use the stone on Lilith, we've nothing to fight her father. There must be a better way.
You said the knights march on the city.
It was only a matter of time. After Prava combed the mines, Inarius likely pieced together that Lilith had found the Hell Key. You should hear the knights chant. They're as eager for hell as she is.
It doesn't sound great. Hi Jenny. I'm doing well, thanks. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Alright, so heading over to the west, to Caldeum.
Mother loved that locket more than anything.
Mother's dead. We have to go, damn it. He's dead. head, for light's sake. You need to get that in your head.
We probably want to go down this way.
Heard her praying, just like us.
A hollow grab for redemption at the end of a blade. A sinner's prayer never reaches the light. To work, recruit.
There's a lot of death leading up to the city. You don't understand my accent, Jenny? I just said, yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for stopping into the stream.
How many cultists have they killed? How many innocents?
Blood from the sky. A foul omen if there ever was one.
Damn it! He's slipping away!
Slow down. You die now, you're stuck on the tree with Elias for eternity. Nobody wants that.
I was fine on my own.
Is Anarius here?
I don't know, but he should be here. It's his army on crusade.
What is this rain?
Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel. So speaks the prophecy. We are witnessing cosmic history being made.
I'm ready.
At last, the knights are sacking the place.
Is Lilith here?
Yes. Just as the tree said. The rain, the Hellspawn, all spew from the Hellgates underneath the city palace. She's opened the way. If she consumes her father's essence, Sanctuary is lost. We can't let that happen.
Okay, let's head into the city and see if we can find Lilith. So we've still got the
These
Crusaders here.
displayed so proudly. There's nothing of the light in this.
The display is the point. They mean to make an example.
I'm out of fury. Inarius.
He's here, in the city.
Damn it. He's still the best shot as an ally we have.
This rain of blood. The sign we've waited for. Call the weak.
I'm not ready yet.
So the build we're running at the moment, we've got our Frenzy as our main, our basic attack. That's our Fury builder. And we've got Hammer of the Ancients, which is a
The Lord of Hatred.
Mephisto.
What? That can't be. Elias owned this cult, and Lilith owned him.
So we've got Frenzy, which is our Fury generator. We've got Hammer of the Ancients, which is our Fury spender. And we've got Death Blow, which is our big single attack. Then each of those, if we use all three of those, we get a damage buff, which is quite good. And of course we've got our Ancients as well.
Let me do the talking.
Alright, heading into the city.
The time of prophecy has come, knights. Lilith flees to the gate to hell. I will slay her in that cesspit she calls home, and open the way to the heavens. All is as fate decreed. A spear of light, piercing hatred's heart. You who die in battle today, die heaven-bound. Rally the troops at the palace. We march on hell.
And after that, your plan?
The Horadrim. Always chasing after the battles of your betters. But the angels don't need you.
The stone, Doran.
We don't need the bloody angels either.
The hubris. You boast of a mere fragment of what this once was. The World Stone. Debased in the hands of fools. Lilith dies by my blade. Prophecy has foretold it.
What do we do now?
Same as before. This changes nothing.
Damn, and Iris looks cool. Yeah, absolutely. All the angels in Diablo games look really cool, but yeah, the cinematics in Diablo 4 are just amazing. Hey Taf, didn't realize it was you. Yeah, definitely enjoying Diablo 4. It's a lot of fun. So we're getting right to the end of the storyline now. We're into Act 6. So yeah, it's the whole storyline is really good, but it's definitely getting there.
Our one potential ally just ran off with our one weapon. What's your plan now?
To stop Lilith and damn the con. Inarius is mad with pride. We can't rely on him.
Stone or no, there is someone who might stand a chance against Lilith.
Me?
You bested Astaroth and Andariel both. If we can find that stone, you might be our next best weapon.
Don't have enough fury.
Another one of those big armor things that Vigo is in.
Father, deliver us! Donan, you've come back to us, and not alone. Blessed be the light. The Father will deliver us, together.
He seized our soul stone.
His is the will of the light.
You still believe that?
How can you doubt us? After everything we've done for you and Yorin. At least, he doesn't have to see you like this. Stand down, brethren.
Easy.
Sin reaps consequence. I have faith the father acted righteously.
We want to stop Lilith. Same as you.
Unbelievable.
Inarius awaits us at the mouth to hell.
Things are definitely escalating here. We seek the Hellgate too.
Unnecessary. The father will handle Lilith.
But your army, your people, they need help. What? As do we. We'll move faster together.
Loreth, the voice of reason. Rare pleasure. Very well. You may accompany us to the gate. Hark, knights! The day of prophecy is upon us! The Father will slay Lilith in hell and lift his faithful up to heaven! To the palace!
Alright, here we go.
Feel that? The ground shook.
Make sure we're moving out of the explodey ones.
I don't have enough fury.
Ambush! From the rooftops!
Go! We'll handle things here.
See if we can help out up the top here. Make sure we're dodging those mortars. Try to keep all of our buffs up. Anzu the Annihilator. So he's got a flame breath.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, he's into phase 2.
I'm low on fury. I must wait.
Try not to stand in the fire too much. Alright, final phase now.
I must wait.
Getting stuck up against the wall here a little bit.
I'm out of fury.
Got him. So head back down and see if we can find where these other guys are at.
You there! Clear the
Using our death blow as much as we can here, just to one-shot things, but still using our frenzy and our hammer to keep up our buffs as well. Try to keep that triple buff up as much as we can. I think if I get too far ahead of them, they'd stop.
Must be something on the ground.
Reverend Mother, the gate is barred against us!
Hold our position.
Lorath, a word, please. We can't trust her.
Yes, but they've an army, and we share a goal.
For now.
Above the gate. Looks like a winch. I'll handle it. I must wait.
Whatever you did, it worked.
Another quake.
The chain's gone slack. It must have snapped. I need to find another way to the palace.
A little bit of lag there. Not the best time for it.
I'm low on fury.
Alright, let's see if we can find another way into the palace.
I must wait. I must wait. I don't have enough fury. Corpses defiled by dark magic. There is no honor in a death like this.
I like these things. Say that every time I come across them. Really gross.
I don't have enough fury. I must wait. I must wait. The air here is thick.
I don't like what I just charged into. There's a lot of maggots here.
I'm not ready yet.
Get that little one killed off so he stops attacking us. Yeah, ancients again.
What was that? The hells are you?
Oh, it's Duriel. This is no good. Duriel is one of the other lesser evils, same as Andariel.
I need more fury.
Pop our ancients, make sure we're trying to keep all of our buffs up.
Not ready yet.
There's a big hole in the middle there where he came up, which is making it difficult to run around. And he just made another hole.
I must wait. Not ready yet.
Alright, into the final phase now. Pop our ancients again. Make sure we're keeping all those buffs up.
Not ready yet.
Got him.
Lorath spoke of lesser evils beyond Andariel. Could that thing have been one? The Horadrim should be at the palace. If they made it.
Alright, that's 2 lesser evils defeated now. Can only hope there aren't any more.
Thank heavens you're here. I convinced them not to go without you.
You should have kept your temper with Prava.
I know. But you shouldn't have thrown away the stone, either.
I'm ready.
We have a heading. Mephisto shelters in the Cathedral of Hatred. Across the Sea of Fire, Astaroth's domain. I'd wager that's why Lilith freed him in Skosglen. That's where we'll find her.
And what then? We don't have the stone.
Enough, Donan!
Then it's up to me to stop her, right?
Grab the waypoint here. And it looks like we're headed through this way.
You've been hounding me about this and that non-stop. Can you drop it for once?
It's not about me hounding you. It's...
Enough! You're both so smart usually.
Usually?
Not today. Yes, the stone is gone. Instead of arguing, let's do something about it. If Inarius has it, let's take it back.
It is the only way to guarantee Lilith's defeat.
No, not Lilith. You're all wrong about that. The stone should be saved for Mephisto, her maker, the prime evil. You know his powers of manipulation. His hatred has already poisoned us. Even Lilith fears him. Why don't you?
Are you done?
I am now. Think on what I've said, all right?
She does make a very good point. That looks so cool. A lot of dead demons through here. A couple of Cathedral of Light as well. And Lilith's blood petals.
I
can sense your fear, Father.
Well, what did you see?
Lilith, she hungers for her father's power.
Whether we use you or the stone, we have to stop her. We follow her into hatred itself. It will sour our hearts even more, turn us against each other. Let's remember why we're here. Together.
Here we go, into the burning hells. It says level 45 plus in here. Currently level 37. So this could start to get painful. Do have a skill point here to put in. Let's have a quick look here. So we've got our walking arsenal key passive, which is our triple here. So we could go into attack speed with one-handed, maximum fury, two-handed weapon crit. Bludgeoning deals 5% extra. Let's see what else we've got here. 3% crit against mobilized, stunned, and slowed. Or 8% damage against injured enemies. So let's put a point into that one. Alright, here we go. Hopefully these aren't too difficult.
Everything feels wrong here. The air, the ground at my feet.
Mortals were not meant to tread this realm.
The sooner we can find Lilith and get out, the better.
Out of fury.
Make sure we're out of those when they explode. So they went down pretty quick with our cooldowns up. I'll have to see how this next pack goes without them. Make sure we're keeping on top of our potions as well. Try to take out this shaman here so he stops rezzing them.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Our cooldowns again, make sure we're out of those. Alright, so it seems to be going okay. As long as we're staying on top of our potions and trying to manage our weapon mastery. Just got feared there. Alright, let's pop our ancients again. Make those vulnerable. Get all our buffs up. Got feared again. Need to pay attention to that.
I must wait. I need more fury.
So those circles is what was fearing us. The giant hand. And a pile of crusaders.
Not ready yet.
Pop our ancients again, try to get this guy down. Make sure we're not standing in the poison he's dropping under us.
I must wait.
Just got an achievement for slaying 1,000 fallen. Definitely need to make sure we're dodging all of those. There was a damn soul. I don't know if we freed them by clicking on them, but they're no longer in one piece at least. Don't know if that's good for them or not. Let's pop our ancients again. There's a lot of shamans here.
I'm not ready yet.
Make sure we're staying out of that mortar.
I need more fury.
Just completely missed them with that. Let's pop our ancients again. So the main thing we're trying to do in our fight is keep up our 3 buffs here. So when we use one of our basic, our core, and our weapon mastery abilities, if I use the basic, it fills that up for 6 seconds and makes the basic deal 10% extra damage. And then same with the hammer, fills it up for 6 seconds, makes the hammer do 10%, and then the death blow does 10% as well. And if all 4 of them are up, it gives an extra 15%. So we can get up to 45% extra damage if we're keeping all of those up. Move out of those. We've got like 3 different packs here at the moment.
I'm not ready yet.
See if we can get some of these smaller ones down. Keep getting resurrected by these guys though.
I must wait. I'm low on fury.
Yeah, ancients again. Get this guy vulnerable.
I'm not ready yet.
So that thing's spewing fire out at us. So the biggest difficulty in keeping all three of these up, so the Frenzy and the Hammer are easy enough to keep up, but the Weapon Mastery, so this one, it's actually based on our weapons, so this is dual wielding, this is using our bludgeoning, and then these two are using our slicing. So this one here has a 15-second cooldown, but if you kill something, the cooldown's reset. So if you're hitting small mobs, you can just keep using that. Otherwise, it gets a 15-second cooldown, and when that's on cooldown, the only way you can use the slicing weapon is the charge here, and that also has a cooldown. So it's trying to juggle those two to make sure that you always have that buff up, as well as using the Frenzy and the Hammer to keep those up as well. So you see that Death Blow now has a 15-second cooldown. So we can use our charge for a second 15-second on that.
Is there anything we can do for that knight?
No. His mind is shattered.
A screaming head down there. We're also overburdened, so I'm going to port back to Kyovashad quickly. Get our bags emptied out, then we'll come back down into hell again. Alright, we'll have a quick look through these. So when we're looking at these, we're generally just having a quick look over what we're gaining and what we're losing, and then if it looks like it could be close, we have a bit more of a detailed look at it. So this one is 16 extra DPS, 20 all stats, 17 core skill damage. Our core is our Hammer of the Ancients, 20% damage to close enemies. And we have a socket which is the same. We lose 9% lucky hit and 17% to slowed. But I think the powers on this one are better. And we deal increased damage while we have a barrier active. So the only barrier we have is this one here for damaging an elite enemy. That is a good time to have this up. I think we might have that somewhere else as well though. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, so this will override that one. I don't know if we can extract this aspect again because it's been imprinted. I'd have to find a new one, but we might just be losing that. So it's after gaining 100 Fury, or after spending 100 in Fury, next Weapon Mastery skill deals 200% increased damage. So basically after we use 3 Hammer of the Ancients, our next Death Blow deals 200% more, which is pretty big. But I think the upgrades there are going to be better anyway. These ones are actually level 40 that we're picking up now. So if we see a good one here, it might be worth keeping and using it once we level up a little more. This one's level 38. That one probably is better, so we'll put it down the bottom there. So that one we lose strength. I think we'll pass on that one. So this one we get additional armor, life, strength, and all stats. We lose a socket, which is 2.5% life. Healing received, poison resistance, and rupture, which we're not using. So I think that one will be good. So we'll hang on to that. And once we get there, we can transfer that power over to it. That one's probably good as well. That one is not. This one's quite a bit of extra damage. 72 strength. Yeah, that one's really good. So this one we're swapping lightning resist and poison resist. Add cold and shadow. Maximum fury, life regen. I think we'll just stick with what we've got there. That one there is very good as well. Alright, so keeping this stuff down the bottom here. So we're going to salvage off anything which gives us an appearance or is yellow. And we'll sell off this other stuff.
I'll take it. Safe journey there.
Head over to the occultist. See if we can extract this power or not. Okay, so because it's been imprinted, so it's already come from an aspect, we're not able to extract it again to put it on something new. So it basically just means that this one is disabled currently because this is the same one but more powerful. Which does mean that we can just salvage this one off. So we'll just head over to the blacksmith again, salvage that. And we'll go put our gems in our stash. So let's salvage that one off. Let's put that gem in the new weapon. And then we will head up to the stash and put these other items in there for now. Just have to remember they're in there. So these ones are 40, 39, 42, 42. I'll just throw that one in there now for as well. Alright, that's all that done. Let's get back down into hell and continue our chase for Lilith.
Hellfire. To keep us out, or to keep someone in?
We'll know soon. Stand back, and I'll dispel the flames. Tani Soktaile Kit. Demons!
Help us fight them off!
keep going. I feel I'm standing in the hellfire. So we need to try to watch that triple one that he's doing. Let's pop our ancients here.
I'm not ready yet.
Do a bit of damage while he's down. And those ones explode when they die as well, which we found out the hard way when we were playing our hardcore during the service slam.
Where the proper battle was fought.
They didn't stand a chance.
Fodder for a broken angel's ambitions. Keep moving.
Sins beget sins as men beget men. Terror begets hate as hate begets destruction. Destruction begets terror as terror begets hate as hate begets destruction.
There's something underneath her. I know that glow. It's the Soul Stone.
So one of the voice lines there didn't play. So Nayrel said, "It's Prava, even she didn't survive this."
The battle is not over. The father is hunting lilies.
Where is Zenarius?
In the spire. Across this infernal wasteland. Salvation is coming.
Not for these knights you led to hell. Not for you either.
Brother.
You're just a tool of someone who doesn't give a damn about any of us. And a thief. You had the stone the whole time we were helping you in Caldeum, didn't you?
Inarius entrusted it to me, and... Wait. You took it? Insolent heretic! Servants of darkness! You will all be damned!
Leave her. She's poisoned with hatred.
Is she the only one? Remember why we're here. What we're fighting against.
What do you propose?
I have a tonic. A little something to numb the pain and get her moving. Drink up, Prava. If you're wise, you'll get back to Caldeum while you still have a chance.
So Prava is very injured and on her way back to Caldeum. And she cursed us out as heretics for taking our soul stone back. How are you holding up?
I keep seeing myself standing over Lilith, stabbing her. I can't seem to push the thought away. The hatred here is trying to worm its way into my mind.
In control of yourself now?
Anger got the better of me there. My head's clear now, though.
Is there any hope Inarius can find Lilith?
He was imprisoned here for millennia. He knows the terrain better than any of us.
Should we press on?
Yes, but keep your guard up. The cathedral is in shambles. We're on our own now. Stick together and find that spire Prava spoke of.
Up our ancients again, make sure we're staying out of the flame breaths of the Balrogs.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Got another elite just up here. Let's pop our ancients again. Make sure all our buffs are up.
I must wait. I'm not ready
Our
yet.
ancients.
I'm not ready yet.
These guys just keep coming.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait. I must wait.
Pop our ancients. Make sure we're keeping up our buffs as much as we can. keep using our potions.
Watch out! Something's bombarding us!
It's coming from the high ground!
Help me put up the bulwark!
Alright, guess I'm going to the high ground.
The balance of power in hell will be overturned.
I'm not ready yet.
This is not over yet. I will draw out your suffering.
Alright, let's see if we can find where she went.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm surprised you still remember the words to the bulwark.
I'm the one who taught you that spell.
Tani subtile kittos.
I like the way that just zoomed out. Let's put some more points in. That one could be good. Each time you take damage, gain 0.4% life as fortified. So that'd be 10%, it'd be 94%, 9, so about 5% of life as fortified. Doesn't seem like a lot. Maybe we'll up our damage bonus here. Let's do that.
More of this damn hellfire.
I'll clear the way. Tani subtile kittos.
Heed my call, Karoom. Strike down the enemies of Lilith.
Not ready yet.
Let's get all our buffs up. Make sure we're dodging those. Into the final phase now.
The demon that destroyed the bridge. She's the one who's been hunting us.
Lilith still has some allies in hell.
Not for long. Let's find another route.
Almost didn't have anywhere to stand there. Grab our healing pots back. This is definitely a boss room.
All hail Lilith, Queen of Hatred.
Take cover! It's so long. This them all.
There's a lot of guys here all of a sudden. Doing our best to keep our buffs up and not get locked out of our death blow. Try to make it vulnerable.
Under the barrier, quickly! None. Is there one?
Get all our buffs up, make it vulnerable, pop our ancients. That was a full phase just there we burned through. One phase to go. Done. That is a very large one. Oh, it's a Shava, so this is the world boss. So we need to make sure we dodge those. Dodge that bite. And it does does this big swipe around, but I don't know if it'll do that in this. So here's the big thing I was talking about. Need to make sure you're underneath to dodge that. Pop our ancients now. Alright, it's into the next phase now. Having the force move button bound is definitely useful for this because it's hard to move when you're underneath them. Let's get all our buffs up. Pop our ancients again. Make the boss vulnerable. This one you have to be right underneath, so I wasn't in the right spot there. So that one's like a big double slash. Oh, I got hit by that one.
I'm not ready yet.
Doing the big round one.
Let's wait.
There we go. So that's the tiny little safe spot for that one. Let's get all our buffs up.
I'm not ready yet.
Try not to stand in that poison as we're hanging out there. Alright, get all our buffs up, pop our ancients. Got it. Shower the pestilent down. I definitely wasn't expecting a world boss to be a boss in here.
Bloody hell.
Lorath, are you...
Just catching my breath. I see the spire up ahead. Come on.
Not far.
This environment is so cool.
Any sign of Lilith? Or Inarius?
Lilith was here. I see the blood petals.
May we fight true in his holy name. Blessed be the light.
damned.
Words will not save you. Show yourself.
So, the soldier returns, and with such purpose. No longer the conflicted soul I left behind.
Deceived me.
Why, Anarius? What are you truly after?
My rightful place is in the heavens.
Is that why you seek to destroy all that we created?
Sanctuary is an abomination!
And our son.
I made it right. To satisfy the heavens.
Tell me, did they rejoice? No. They do not want you.
It is done. It all ends with you.
No. We made a choice. And that they can never forgive. No matter what you tell yourself, or who you sacrifice. Silence is their judgment.
But I set things right. What more would you have me do? Tell me. Please. Tell me.
The heavens do not speak to you anymore.
Heavens, protect me!
No. You belong in hell.
Wow, that was an amazing cinematic. That shot where they're all skewering the big demon, that was incredible. And Inarius is no more. Inarius is dead.
What happened?
Lilith. She tore off Inarius' wings. It was like she was toying with him. She wanted the angel to suffer before she ended him.
Then The prophecy was wrong. A spear of light piercing hatred's heart.
Maybe not. Lilith is wounded too.
If she's hurt, it will be easier to trap her in the Soul Stone. We cannot stop.
She's already gone.
What now?
I have an idea. I will prepare the Sightless Eye.
The eye? What do you mean?
Alright, we're using the eye to try to track down Lilith.
We must find Lilith. The only way to do that is to use the eye.
Are you serious? I know what happened the last time the eye was used. I know it didn't end well.
Do you have a better idea? Any of you? That's what I thought. Cut those damn things down.
Getting a little bit of lag here. Alright, I think that's everything.
Donan, you're bleeding.
I'm fine. But, Lorith is right. The eye is the only advantage we have. The only way to find Lilith. There is no time to waste.
Alright, here we go.
So, here you are at last, to collect your safe passage to the Cathedral of Hatred. And you look less well than when I saw you last. I would not be so certain of victory.
Fulfill the promise you made to me.
Of course, daughter of hatred. With my gift, you will face your father. We all return home in the end.
Foolish of you to use the eye again.
What is this? Where am I?
A prisoner in your own mind. I could keep you here forever. But I will offer you a different fate. You could be Sanctuary's greatest protector. But only if you choose to.
So Lilith has trapped us in her own mind and is trying to tempt us to her side, I assume.
I will show you why the world has need of you. Ever since you drank my blood, I have been a part of you. I always will be. I carry your hopes and fears in my heart. I gifted humans with free will, but they are lost without a shepherd to guide them. They flock to these theaters disguised as temples, where false saviors tell them fairy tales of good and evil.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity.
People submit to the spectacle, desperate to believe life can be so simple. The world through a child's eyes. But you know, it is all an
The
illusion.
Horadrim know the truth.
Yes, but they are only keepers of knowledge. They cannot do what you do.
I'm sorry, my son. I'm sorry. It's so dark. I repented. Do you think I was too late?
Or Vigo.
My son was wiser than even the Horadrim. But it was not in his nature to be a shepherd either. His prophecy was a warning. But rather than use it to unite the Sanctuary, he let it breed chaos. Inarius, Elias, Lorath. They wanted so badly to see their own meaning in the prophecy. They were blind to the simple truth of it. We are prisoners of the eternal conflict, the pawns of angels and demons. It will always be a part of us. We must fight to survive. It was so human of Venarius to think the prophecy was all about him. Or perhaps your kind inherited that vanity from him.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Elias thought I was the one to save Sanctuary. But he was wrong. A human must lead the flock of humans. You.
I am no one's savior.
A true shepherd never thinks so. But look at your life. People see hope in you. Your only fault was focusing your wrath on me instead of the true enemy. Hatred, destruction, and terror are forever. We will always need to fight them. But we can turn the tide of the eternal conflict in our favor. It starts here, with Mephisto's destruction, and you will lead the battles to come. Simply take my hand. Fight the Sanctuary. I will stay in the shadows.
I will never take your hand.
Then this is the future that awaits you.
Alright, here we go.
Not ready yet.
Hey Deros, good to see you.
I will keep you shackled here.
Okay, that was very unfortunate timing for my internet to go down. Alright, let's try that again. So we'll just skip through the cutscene this time.
Foolish of you to use the eye again.
What is this? Where am I?
Can't seem to skip through this bit.
A prisoner in your own mind. I could keep you here forever. But I will offer you a different fate. You could be Sanctuary's greatest protector. But only if you choose to.
Alright, let's just get through this as quick as we can again.
I will show you why the world has need of you. Ever since you drank my blood, I have been part of you. I always will be. I gifted humans with free will. But they are lost, without a shepherd to guide them.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation.
So there's a few bits we can't skip over here.
You stray from it at every opportunity.
And people submit to the spectacle, desperate to believe life can be so simple.
looks like there might be a ad running at the moment, so I'll just wait here for a minute and see if we can get everyone back before we do this fight.
My son was wiser than even the Horadrim, but it was not in his nature to be a shepherd either. It was so human of Venarius to think the prophecy was all about him. Or perhaps your kind.
Blessed Mother.
Elias thought I was the one to save Sanctuary. But he was wrong. A human must lead the flock of humans.
Alright, we're back to the altar again.
I am no one's savior.
Let's hope this goes better this time.
Hatred, destruction, and terror are forever. We will always need to fight them. But we can turn the tide of the eternal conflict in our favor. It starts here, with Mephisto's destruction, and you will lead the battles to come. Simply take my hand. Fight the Sanctuary. I will stay in the shadows.
I will never take your hand.
Then this is the future that awaits you.
Alright, here we go. Let's pop our ancients.
I will keep you shackled here forever.
Try to make sure we're keeping all our buffs up.
I must wait.
Hello, friend. Need help? Take the gateway. It is your only escape.
So we're now going from Lilith's vision to Mephisto's realm. Either of these seems to be a good thing.
The cave in the mountains. This is where Mephisto found me.
Do not cower. I've come to free you from this trap.
Why do you keep helping me?
Look where we stand. I saved you in this dismal little cave because I sensed you could end Lilith. And that is all I want. I won't lie. There will come a time when we are enemies. But like it or not, right now we need each other to defeat her. Look me in the eye. The path ahead is steep. My blessing will guide you. Tread without fear.
Okay, so now Mephisto has given us his blessing.
I thought I sensed that old wolf skulking around. You would follow Mephisto, but not me. Are you that foolish?
I don't serve either of you.
Answer me.
I must wait.
Our ancients here. Try to keep all our buffs up.
I must wait. I'm out of fury.
Alright, that's both of them down.
I don't have enough fury. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Number 2 bosses just up ahead.
I must wait.
Pop our ancients, make sure we got all our buffs up. Try to keep them vulnerable. Those things definitely hurt. So much going on here.
I must wait.
Oh, almost got one shot by that. Got knocked by one of those things into another one and then into the other thing. I'm quickly running out of potions. Let's see if we can get a last down. Man, those things are making this difficult for sure. Alright, last down. Let's grab a couple of those potions. Try to take Arada down as well.
I need more fury.
Man, those explosions.
Not ready yet.
So much to try to dodge here. Alright, we did it. Yeah, spoiler free. Druz. Been staying away from spoilers as much as I can.
Mephisto's fate is already sealed.
Nothing is sealed yet. That's why we're still talking.
You are grateful. I will bury you in this nightmare until you pack the death.
I need more fury. I must wait.
Another boss just up ahead of us. Aster off again. Alright, let's get all our buffs up. Up our ancients. It's phase 1 done.
I'm low on fury.
Don't think I quite dodged that one then.
I'm not ready yet.
I was trying so hard to get out of that one, but I didn't have an evade charge up. Alright, let's make him vulnerable. Pop our ancients again.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, that's him done.
Faceless eye is the source of this nightmare.
So Donan and Loraf are on the ground. The artifact's edge is cracked, but it still pulses with magic. Glimpses of the nightmare realm flicker across the eye's surface.
Don't even think of burying me here, you bastard.
I'm too damn old to haul your body out of hell. So move your hand. Let me see.
I haven't taken orders from you in years, Loret. I see no reason to start now.
You should have come to me instead of the cathedral. I would have shown up for you. Shared your burden.
I know. And perhaps things would have gone differently with Scott's claim. And with Yoren. Was it enough? Will he think it was enough?
Yes. More than enough.
I am sorry about Donan.
What's done is done. What
tried to trap me. Before that, I saw her cross a great sea of fire. Beyond it lay her father's domain.
We are too late.
We can't give up now. We have the stone. What should we do?
I don't know. I always thought if I didn't survive, you'd be the one to finish this. You've always had the steady hand, not me. Trust your gut is the reason we've made it this far.
So Donan is gone. Don't know if Loref is injured as well. He's still on the ground. Nayrel has run off.
He gave everything. His home, his son. What was it for?
You've made it back. Good.
What does he mean?
This fiend helped me escape from Lilith.
Wait, I've read of such a wolf. No. Mephisto. You trusted a prime evil?
Trust had no part in it. Your friend saw reason instead, as should you. If Lilith takes my essence, Sanctuary is lost.
What do you propose?
No proposals. I offer only my aid. This leads to the Cathedral of Hatred. But you must hurry. Lilith is almost there.
Alright, I guess this is our best shot.
You've arrived before Lilith, but she is close.
What now?
We can set an ambush. I distract her, you trap her in the Soul Stone.
Yes, a wise ploy. And you can leave the stone with me. I will ensure that Lilith never troubles your world again. You return home. I remain in hell. All as it should be.
I don't know how I feel about leaving the stone with Mephisto. Doesn't seem like a good idea.
Something isn't right. Mephisto led you to this moment. We're in his realm. Should we really be doing what he wants? Between him and Lilith, he is the greater evil.
You want to use the stone on him?
Think carefully. That path would lead to failure for all of us.
It's a very interesting choice. Here's the healing well. Must be coming up to the boss room. Throne of Hatred.
He's afraid.
It could work. We imprison Mephisto in the stone, get back to Lorath.
Then we seal the gates of hell behind us and leave Lilith here.
She'll catch you before you escape. And if I'm trapped in the stone when she does, she will take my power. Don't let your hate for me blind you to common sense.
Nerel, I can't trust my thoughts about Mephisto, but I trust yours. Do what you think is right.
Your lives and those of all humanity depend on what you do next. Choose wisely.
Let us pray that worked. Come on.
Lilith will hunt us down. I must end it.
I'll find Lorath. We'll make this right. And we'll wait for you at the chapel. This better not be the last time I see you. Understand?
Glimpsed in myth.
Alright, here we go. Want to stay out of those? Assuming we don't want to be in front of that one.
I'm out of fury.
Alright, that's phase one. See what new abilities she gets. Pop out ancients again. Definitely should have dodged that one. There's a lot of enemies here. Need to try to take out these succubus at the back.
Not ready yet.
Ancients again. Those are going to get annoying very quickly. So try to lure them back into the middle a bit.
I must wait.
Tried to dodge that one but didn't quite get it.
Ready yet.
Alright, that's the succubus down. Let's pop our ancients, make it vulnerable, do as much damage as we can. Almost burned through a whole phase there. Right, phase 3, phase 4.
Not ready yet.
Oh, I didn't have anything to get out of that one.
I'm out of fury. Not ready yet.
I'm gonna try to get all these down before we pop our ancients again. Yeah, she's back now. Alright, that's another phase. Alright, so one of these has fear. Not sure about the other one. They both fear by the look of it. Try to stun them a little bit.
I'm not ready yet.
Almost walk straight into that one. Alright, let's pop ancients. Try to burn these guys down a bit. Alright, here we go. Better. It's done. Maybe? Apparently not. Ancients again. Make sure we're staying in our mute bubble while it's up. Whoa, those things are shooting stuff out now. And a good chunk of the platform is gone. That is not so good.
I must wait.
Try to get that health pot. Pop our ancients again, get all our buffs up. Probably shouldn't be in this, but I want to damage her. Dodge all of those as best we can. Try to get out of that this time. Alright, Ancients are almost back up. Let's get all our buffs up. Make it vulnerable, pop the Ancients. Burn this down. It's another phase down. Get out of that. It's not a good place to be standing.
Not ready yet.
There's not a lot of platform left.
I'm not ready yet.
Definitely don't want to be standing in that bit. Alright, here we go. Let's pop everything. Final burn. Let's see if we can get her.
I'm out of fury.
So close.
Sanctuary was meant as an escape from the eternal conflict. And yet, here we are, again. I gave you free will, and you've squandered it, wasting it on a crusade you don't understand. You chose tyranny when offered freedom. A poor legacy for my gift. Without me, you would have no victory. And its cost will be more than you can pay.
We did it. Got the lift down. Let's go. Alright, and we got our first unique. The core skill hits 5 or more enemies, resource cost is refunded. That's Henry the Ancients. That could be very good. Alright, back through the fiery portal. You got the same ring? Yeah, nice. Might be a guaranteed drop off that one for the first time or something like that. We are actually under leveled to use that though. So everything in here is level 45 at the moment and we're still only level 38. So pretty stoked we managed to get that done.
It is done. Lilith is no more.
Is she trapped in the stone?
No, Mephisto is. He helped us reach the Cathedral of Hatred before Lilith did.
Of course. He had a hand in all of this from the beginning, didn't he?
We had to take the risk.
No. I understand. Where is the stone?
Neyrelle. She didn't come back to you?
No.
She must have already gone ahead to the Desert Chapel.
We'll go after her. Quickly. I need to bring Donan and seal the gates of hell behind us. I will only slow you down.
You can't do this on your own, my friend. We came together. We leave together too.
Now, we are truly alone. The creators of Sanctuary, Angel and Demon, Father and Mother, are dead. They made us in their image. Their conflict is a part of us. It always will be. But is there any truth to Lilith's vision? This mad idea that we can escape the eternal conflict? These are not questions befitting an old man. I don't have much time left. This struggle is not mine anymore. Or will we walk the same path of all children who rebel against their parents? So often we simply become them. All I can do is help the Wanderer and Neyrelle avoid the fate of Rathma. And everyone else who tried and failed to overcome our flawed nature. Once we are back with Neyrelle, we will find a way. We have to.
Right, we did it. You're heading off, Terrace. Thanks for stopping in. Glad you got to share in the fight with us. Alright, so that is Act 6 complete. And we have the Epilogue now.
Rest, girl, while you can. We'll be on the move again soon.
Just before we head in, just going to take a quick break. So I will be back.
Why didn't you wait for us?
RF has already started. Alright, I'll be back in about 3 minutes and then we'll head through the epilogue. Okay, we are back. So let's use our skill here quickly. So we can go extra damage against injured enemies, increased crit against mobilized, stunned or slowed. There's dealing direct damage with a weapon mastery causes your next core skill to make them vulnerable for 1 second. Probably not a bad one. Let's do that. Alright. Is Mephisto already influencing her?
No. It will take time for the corruption to spread from the stone. She must have left for a reason.
Maybe she's gone to the vault.
Yes. Yes, that must be right. Yorin, Donan. We've lost so many to hatred. We can't lose Neyrel too. Come on.
Lorathnar!
Will this never end?
It's ISF, the monk we first met right back at the start.
Yosef, what do you want?
Step aside. I'm here for the Horadrim.
Can it wait? I'm off to bury a friend.
We'll dig his grave for you.
Well, that's kind. But who will dig yours?
Kill the heretic!
The Horadrim have used their dark magics to bear a great evil into our world. Commit their wicked souls to the Father, and retrieve the Soul Stone.
So now the Cathedral of Light is after us.
Yosef. He saved my life in Nevesk. They were not our enemies.
They were fools. I don't have the time for it. I am going to Scotland. Donan deserves to be buried with his son.
I thought the dead deserve nothing, while the living are in danger.
Wise words. But I have a promise to keep. That's why you must ride north, ahead of me. If the cathedral doesn't have her yet, Neyrel might head for the vault. Find her. Once you're together, meet me at Donan's estate.
Alright, so we're off to find Neyrel now. So let's head to the Roderick Vault. And we'll see if she's gone there. Just gonna empty out our bags first, so we are almost full. So gain 4 strength, lose 7 stats. Maybe won't go with that one. That one, just put that aside to have a look at when we're high enough level. I don't think that one will be any good, so we can skip over that. So this one is resistance, damage with 2 hand slashing, which is our death blow. +1 to all weapon mastery, 8% physical damage over time. We lose 6% weapon mastery damage skill. So I think that one would be good. We can transfer over our legendary power. One probably not. This one's 61 DPS, a little bit faster attack speed, 18% crit strike damage, 8.8% chance lucky hit, up from 4.2, 22% vulnerable, 32 extra strength. One's looking very good. So I think we will use that and imprint that one back onto it. So we're still not quite high enough to use that, so we'll put that over there. This one here, extra strength, lose 7 all stats, that's probably fine. Distant enemies have an 8% chance to be stunned when they hit you. Deal 30% extra to stunned enemies, that'll help with these two as well. So that looks very nice. Let's have a quick look through the rest of this. That one could be good. It's a lot of damage. We lose 74 strength. But I will hang on to that for now. We can reevaluate when we get to that level. It's probably not that great. So this one we can use. 51 DPS, 27% basic, 15% damage over time, 36% to injured enemies. We lose 22% vulnerable, 8.8 chance to execute, and 74 strength. We do get a socket. So let's see, 74 strength, be 7.4 damage. So I think we're gaining more than 7.4% from this. So let's use that one. Here we are gaining resistance, weapon mastery damage, damage with dual weapons. We lose a rank off weapon mastery skills, and we lose physical damage over time. We'd also lose the imprinted legendary power, but I think that one is from our codex, so we should be able to use that one again. So let's put that one on. This one's 22 DPS, damage over time, basic skill, vulnerable damage. We lose core skill, lose damage to close enemies. I don't think that one's going to be better. And this one we gain ranks of upheaval and double swing, which we're not using. Lose 25 strength. We gain 19% to injured enemies. I think we might keep the one we have there. The one we'll reevaluate later. So that one is not that good. So this one's 7 all stats. We lose 10 strength, 18% overpower damage. Lose 5% attack speed. I think we'll stick with the one we have there. This one we get 38 DPS, 9 crit strike, 15 basic skill, 11 strength, not making anything bleed, so that's fine. Lose 12% to healthy, 5% to crowd controlled, 11 all stats, and a socket. So I think we might keep the one we're currently using there. And won't use that one either.
Need something forged?
Alright, so let's salvage off everything side of those ones.
Came apart nicely.
Might extract that one. So let's sell off the rest of these.
Father boys, safe journey.
There is no stash in Ilesna, so let's head back to Kehjistan. We'll get this stuff sorted, then we'll continue on our quests. Keep forgetting we can mount in town here. Alright, so we're getting rid of this one, but we already have the power on that one, so we don't need it right now, but I think we will grab it out in case we need one later. It only costs gold. And this one here we will also grab out. And then let's see what we can put on things. So we want to get that one out as well, which we can't do. So that's the magic bubble summoned around us when we're hit while not healthy, which is not that one. So that one we are going to lose. Maybe we just stick with that for now. No, we'll go with the new one. Alright, so let's see what aspects we got here. Damaging an enemy with a core skill has a chance to extend berserking. Not using anything with berserking. Deal 15% increased damage when you have a barrier active. Which that one there would overwrite that. And after generating 100 fury, next skill creates a dust devil. So that one's probably good to use. So let's put that there. See what we can put it on. So it's 481 power, 440, 442, 501. I reckon we put it on that weapon there. Then create this one here.
That's a good omen.
Oh, that was a little bit laggy. We do have these couple that we can use now as well. So that one we just decided we're not using anymore, so we can salvage that off. Let's have a quick look at these two. This may overwrite the one we just made. Should be unfortunate. So we gain 72 strength, which is 7.2% damage. Gain crowd controlled and vulnerable. We lose basic skill damage and damage to injured enemies. I think we stick with the one we just made because it is a lot of damage to injured enemies, which is probably what we want when we're fighting bosses and things. This one we gain armor, we gain strength, thorns, and damage reduction. Yeah, I think we definitely use that. Alright, so then we have 2 sockets free, one of them in a weapon, which we can do damage, a crit strike to crowd controlled enemies, crit strike to vulnerable. I think we'll put one of those in. And probably want a ruby in these, or in that one. The neck, I think we'll go a skull again. Yeah, I think that's going to be best. Alright, so we'll pop those back in there. This is going to throw a couple of gems at us, but we can just keep those in our inventory for now.
You can take what's left.
Alright, so we'll head down to Yelesna. And we'll head up to the vault and see if Neyrel is up there. And if she's not there, the Cathedral of Light may already have her, which is not good.
Of scales. This is what I saw in the reflections. We're close. I can save you from this, Mother. I promise. I can learn how to... You're going to leave me, aren't you? You'll find a place where I can be taken care of.
So we're getting all these reflections of Neyrel.
Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope. I thought you'd know me better by now. I am my mother's daughter. Where there's a lead, there's a way. And I'll follow it to the end.
No sign of her. But that letter wasn't here before. She must have left it.
Parchment is covered in Horadrim runes beyond your comprehension. I'll have to take that to Loraf. So Loraf is now at Firebreak Manor. She is up here.
Why do I only hear one set of footsteps?
I spent a lot of time learning this code, so I hope you remember how to read it, Lorath. Because you are the last Horadrim now. Mother would have wanted me to stay with you. She believed the Horadrim had all the answers. I don't know if she'd recognize this person I'm becoming. It's hard for me to think about her right now. But then I remember you and Donan. You weren't all-knowing, Horadrim. You were bitter. You were uncertain. But you were always true friends. That's what I hold on to. Because there is so much further to go. Your imperfection gave me hope. And we will need it to face what comes next. To face him and his brothers. I don't know how much time I have. But there has to be a better answer. And I have to find it. Alone. I know you'll want to go with me. But people have already died because I was not careful enough. I can't risk you too. If I've misjudged, the world is going to need you to survive and clean up the mistakes I leave behind. I know you don't want to hear this, but you don't get to quit. Not again. Wish me well, Morath. Because if everything works out as I am hoping, we will never see each other again.
That was super cool. Very, very epic story in Diablo 4. Alright, Lilith has been defeated, but there is still much to do. Level up to take on new challenges across the continent. Complete Whispers of the Dead, participate in Helltide, and challenge yourself in Nightmare Dungeons to gain valuable items and crafting materials to progress your character. Continue unlocking world tiers to gain access to more features and powerful items. When you are strong enough, face the Echo of Lilith in the final world tier. Alright, that is the epilogue complete. So we've completed the whole campaign. So Loraf is here with a quest for the Whispers of the Dead. You think Sanctuary is safe now?
Both Inarius and Lilith have perished in hell. I couldn't begin to guess what that means for Sanctuary. There's no telling what creatures or phenomena might bleed from hell. Closed gate or no. Something nasty knowing our luck. I just hope you're still with us then.
Do you regret what we did?
Releasing Mephisto from hell is going to have consequences beyond our current understanding. But that was not my choice to make. It was yours. Whatever the road ahead, I am with you, my friend.
Are we going to look for Nero?
I wish we could. She's out there with a prime evil, but we've been instructed not to follow. Wouldn't even know where to start searching if we did. So, until we know more, we'll have to wait.
I can't just sit idly by, waiting for word.
No? Then what are you gonna do? Go after her against her will?
No, you're right about Nerel, friend. But there's still work to be done in Sanctuary. I'm going to the Tree of Whispers.
Why would you do that?
Because it might be our only ally left. And we may soon need allies more than ever.
Fine. Go see the tree. But be very careful.
Yeah, I don't think we want to end up on the tree with Loraf. Alright, where was the tree? Down here.
Welcome, Savior. You've stopped Lilith, freed Sanctuary of its supposed shackles. I'm sure it's everything you were hoping for. Congratulations.
Ugh, shut up, wretch! Always so talkative, new flesh.
Wanderer, why are you here? Come to strike a deal?
My head stays where it is. I'm simply looking for an ally.
Ally? We might be able to form an arrangement. If it's not too beneath you.
Debts need to be fulfilled. You could claim them. Yes, claim their debts. In exchange, we will provide you with power, wealth, whatever it is you desire.
Yes, yes. Meanwhile, you will be the force of good, curing Sanctuary of its ailments.
Far away in the broken city of Caldeum, there are those indebted to us, demon and man alike. Slay them and claim their debts. The crow will do the rest.
Icons on the map indicate active whispers and are only available for a limited amount of time. Each whisper rewards a number of grim favors upon completion. You can track how many grim favors you have from the map. When the bar is full, return to the Tree of Whispers to claim a valuable cache of your choice. Okay, So here is all of our whispers. So there's 1 Grim Favor here. What do we need for this? Collect 10 Grim Favors. So we've got 1 here, 1 here, 5 from the dungeon, 3 from that event, 1 from there, 1 from there. So let's go do this and we'll see how this Whispers of the Dead works. So we could do 2 of the dungeons, or we could do 1 of the dungeons and 2 of these things. A couple of cellars here, which should be pretty quick. So let's port to the Imperial Library. Alright, so we've got 1 dungeon there, 1 dungeon there, 1 dungeon here. Got this one in the middle, which we might go do that and just see how long that's going to take, whether it's going to be worth or not. And this area is level 45 now as well.
Oh, not ready yet.
I was trying to dismount and use my button, but it wasn't working.
I must wait.
Alright, so it looks like it might take a while to do all of those. So let's head up towards the event up here. Completely missed that guy then. Alright, let's slay as many waves as we can.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's pop our ancients here.
I need more fury. What is this? I'm not ready yet.
Just got an achievement for slay 1,000 demons. Need this guy to come back over.
I must wait.
Alright, I don't know if we're going to get the mastery for this one. We're only at 3 waves out of 5 with 30 seconds left. But we will do what we can. It's 4 waves. Few of these elites are going to take a while though.
I'm not ready yet.
Legendary helm, very nice.
I'm not ready yet.
So we didn't quite get the 5 waves. We completed it nonetheless. There's a couple of these moats still around. So I don't know if so that event wasn't one of the things we were after. So let's have a look here. Let's go do this cellar. This shrine.
Not ready yet.
That was definitely helpful. See if there's any others we can kill while we got the conduit up. Alright, Penitent Temple.
Not ready yet.
Alright, so that's one of our whispers done. Or our grim favors, rather. So this will give us 3. I'll go grab this one here as well. Where is it we're trying to get to?
Not ready yet.
Sure, there was one just over here.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Just having a look to see if we can see our current whispers anywhere. Here we go. Favors. So it looks like we've just got the one so far. Yeah. Maybe it was that one I was trying to get to. Alright, not sure what's going on there. I think the marker's just here, but it's sort of a zone-wide thing. So this one here, we have enough motes, we have to deposit them into the Altar of Reaping. definitely wasn't expecting that to summon everything. But here we are.
I must wait.
Alright, that's another one down.
I'm not ready yet.
Tried to evade out of that one, but it was on cooldown. Alright, that's another one done. So let's go down and do this one because it's another cellar, which should be pretty quick. We might come back for that dungeon that's just there. Right, Knight's Landing. Got a shrine in here.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
Alright, that's another one done. Let's have a quick look here. So we've got Shari Sanctum, we've got Crusaders Cathedral, we've got Prison of Caldeum, which is just here next to us. So we might go do the prison. That should get us the last 5 that we need. Alright, dungeon time. Alright, slay the warden and collect his key.
I must wait.
Probably shouldn't have stood in that.
Must wait.
It's interesting that these guys have different fighting styles with their shield up and down.
It's locked.
Alright, so we have to find a way to unlock the door.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
Make sure we're not standing in those this time. Alright, looks like there's something down here. There's the warden.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Alright, let's go open that gate. Need to watch out for those.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, that was a lot of damage. I think that might be our first death. Where are we going? Up here. Right, I was saying we need to watch out for the spikes on the floor. Obviously need to watch out for the frontal flame breath from the Balrogs as well. Let's pop our ancients.
I must wait.
Damage from these succubus heads as well. Gladly take that health pot. Right, so now we have to collect animus from creatures.
I must wait.
So we didn't get any animus off those ones. So there's animus carriers. Let's try and take down these succubus if we can. Guys just wrecking us.
I must wait.
Has a very long reach as well. Alright, got the succubus down. Pop our ancients to help out here. Alright, so it looks like any elites are animus carriers.
I must wait. ready yet.
One just down here. So I think he just teleported away.
I'm not ready yet.
Not like fighting in that corridor. So these annihilators kept trying to pull us in.
I must wait.
Definitely want to be dodging everything when we're vulnerable. Pop our ancients for this one. Definitely made quick use of that. We did just hit level 40 as well, so we can go upgrade our potions once we're done in here.
I must wait.
Oh, it's a curse shrine. That is not what we need right now.
I'm not ready yet.
See if we can get this carrier down.
Ready yet.
Pop our ancients. Make sure we're dodging the flame breath on these guys. I don't seem to do an animation that shows they're about to do the flame breath though. It's not one that I've noticed.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, here's another one. Go down very quickly when I've got my cooldowns and all my buffs up.
I'm not ready yet.
I was hoping that one wasn't also a curse chest. Or curse shrine rather.
I must wait.
Try to make as much use of this shrine as we can. Which has just run out.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Let's pop our ancients here.
I'm not ready yet.
So those are just individual cells. Oh cool, they can break themselves through doors.
I must wait.
Alright, where haven't we been yet? Down this way. here's another anima carrier.
I'm not ready yet.
Make sure we got all our buffs up. There's now 2 of them here. Make sure we're out of those fears.
I must wait.
Alright, there we go. Got everything we need to now. Alright, so putting pins down here doesn't work.
I must wait.
Hands up. Try to keep all our buffs up as much as we can. Let's try to pull him out of the fire a bit. Really good timing, seeing as the fire just shot things out at us.
I must wait.
Pop everything, see if we can finish him off. Right, we unlocked another aspect. You break stealth with an attack. Drop a cluster of exploding stun grenades. Interesting. It's a rogue one. Alright, so turning to the Tree of Whispers to hand in our Grim Favors. So we'll see what this gives us. Might just clear a couple of things from the bags first. Just get rid of all the magic items.
Not while I'm in town. It is done.
So we can get a collection of one-handed weapons. Here we focus on one-handed weapons, gems, gold, and crafting materials. Collection of chaos. Random assortment and amount of items from all the other available collections. A collection of gauntlets, gloves, gems, gold, and crafting materials. I don't think there's necessarily anything specific we want, so we might just go with chaos for this first one.
Knew it. Different, this one.
So we got some chest armor, a couple of rares, a bunch of crafting materials, a couple of gems as well. Very nice.
Well done. you've made the world just a bit better.
There are many like him, and more to come still. But do not waste time. Those we find can be lost again.
For now, we will sleep.
If only to be spared from the babbling. Too many words.
This one is friend.
Ready now. Yes.
Your prize awaits in Kyovashad.
Buried beneath the cathedral. And yours to take if you dare. Now, we need to
dream.
Yes, yes.
Okay. There are quite a few heads on this tree. Lots of people have made deals. Alright, so it looks like there we can keep doing silence whispers around the world. So we can see we've got quite a few of these around. These ones expire in an hour. These ones expire 2 hours, 18 hours, and 1 day. Those are PvP areas, those ones. These ones are an hour. Up here in 2 hours, a day of a PvP area. So yeah, plenty around. And picked up the quest for World Tier 3 Nightmare. Complete the Cathedral of Light capstone dungeon in World Tier 2 to unlock World Tier 3. So, I think we head back to Kyovashad and we do our couple of upgrades that we have. So we can upgrade our potion. I think we can upgrade our gems another rank now as well. And we can have a look at some of the other stuff that's around. I don't know if we ended up getting Kyovashad. Yeah, so we still don't have our first one in Kyovashad here. So lots to do here still. Have a bit more of a look through that in a bit. So the next one's a 45, not 40. Okay. We need more Halamos for that as well. How many ovals do we have? 275. Let's have a look at the items we put in our stash, see if we're able to use any of those yet. Got a couple here. Cool. We'll just pop all our gems in there for now. Let's see here, we got 42, 42, there's a 41 in there. Alright, let's have a look at our gear here. So our unique that we picked up. So if our Hammer of the Ancients hits 5 or more enemies 20% of the resource cost is refunded, so what's that? 3.57 Fury. Not too bad. And we swap cold resist for fire resist and shadow resist. We get 7 stats, slightly more lucky hit, 10% crit strike damage, 12% overpower, and a socket. And we are not using double swing, so we don't actually need the legendary power that we're losing. So let's pop that one on. Have a look at these other couple as well. So 224 armor. Not sure how much armor does. Don't think there's a 1-to-1 ratio we can look at there. So a lot more armor, a lot more willpower. Willpower does resource regen, healing received, and overpower damage. We gain a bunch of lightning resist. We lose poison resist. 11 fury, a little bit less healing received. Lose 15 strength. Each point of fury generated while at maximum fury grants fortify. I don't think we're at maximum fury all that often. So I don't know if we'll go with that one. Cool. Hang on to that for now. Right, let's have a look at this one. So 17 armor, 12 fortify generation, 94 life, challenging shout we're not using, 5% damage reduction while fortified. We lose 5 stats, 14 poison, cold and poison resist, legendary power, so we're not using iron skin, so that's fine. And each point of fury generated while at maximum fury grants fortify. The same, yeah, so that's the same as that one as well. I think this one probably is worth using. Don't know about that one though. Alright, let's have a look through the rest of the stuff. So 119 DPS, 10% extra overpower, 12% lucky hit, 22% chance to stun, 33% basic. We lose 14 vulnerables, 17 core, 20 damage to close, 20 stats, and the legendary power, and the socket. So it's a lot of extra DPS, but I think ours is probably a bit better with the stats, I think. So this one we gain physical damage over time, which we don't have, 2% strength, which would be like 2. Not a lot. It is 2%, isn't it? So 10% is 20. So 5% would be 10. So 4. So 4 strength isn't a lot. We lose weapon mastery skill, damage with dual handed, so we'll skip that one. One requires 41. Let's have a quick look at it though. 90 DPS, 40 overpower, 28 stats, 2 sockets. That one's worth hanging on to. This one here. Probably not worth, I don't think. This one is a lot of DPS. Extra overpower. Bunch of damage to stun. 8 stats. 9 vulnerable. We lose core and damage to close. So I think we go with that one. And we can put that power back onto it. So that one isn't any good, I don't think. This one we get a bit of extra DPS. We get a bunch of vulnerable damage, bunch of stun damage. Lose a little to injured enemies. Lose our damage over time, which we're not using, and we lose basic skill damage, which is not a lot of our damage. So I think that one is good. We're also going to lose that power because it's imprinted, which I don't think is a huge amount of interest in that one. So that one we don't want. The one could be good. So we'll hang on to that for when we get to 41. That one is a bunch of strength. So 7 DPS, 10% to bleeding, which is relevant. 13% to crowd controlled, 66 strength, which is 6% damage. We lose 21% to stunned, 25% vulnerable, and 28% to injured. So the top half of the item looks good. What we're losing does not. That one is no good. That one seems very good. So we'll hang on to that as well. Just make a little bit of space here so we're not losing what we want. Alright, so we looked at that one. Looked at that. Don't think that's good. 94 DPS, 18 overpower, 5 damage, crowd controlled, 10 vulnerable. Lose 12 to healthy, 11 stats, 19 strength. So that's 40 strength that we're using, 4% damage. I think we keep what we have there, I think. This one is 76 DPS, 18% overpower, 2% ultimate, 5% lucky hit, 22% overpower. So I think that one looks good. Let's go with that one. We'll pass on that. That one's pretty big. We'll have a look at that when we get to that level. Don't want that one. So, bit of extra armor. Potion does movement speed instead of barrier. Gain 8% damage reduction while fortified, 4% armor. 15% damage for 4 seconds after killing an elite. We lose some strength, we lose our barrier when we use our potion. I think we might stick with the one we're using there. So this one's 44 DPS, 25% to close, 28% to injured, lose 23% to stun, 23% vulnerable, 28 stats in a socket. So I think we'll stick with the one we have there.
Need something forged?
So let's salvage off everything on this side. And we'll have a look here. So each point of fury generated grants 5 fortify. Might as well extract it for now, I think. Iron Skin grants unstoppable. Not really using that one. At least not currently. And we are also not using double swing. Just wondering whether we hang on to them to in case we change our build and use something like that. Double swing and Iron Skin. So this one is imprinted, so we can salvage that because we can't extract it. This one is also imprinted. And this one we want to extract. So I think we just extract all of those. Do have a skill point to use as well.
I can't do that here.
Alright, well, so they're getting a little bit more expensive now. Let's extract that, and extract that. They are different prices though, so it could be either be based on the power. Yeah, I think it's probably based on the power of the item. And we're extracting that one as well. And let's have a look at our... Just realized we forgot to use elixirs the whole night. But the whole way through Act 3, finished the final boss fights, and we forgot to use elixirs. Alright, so let's have a look here. So what are we currently using? We have Damaging Elite grants a barrier. Each point of fury while at maximum grants fortify. Distant enemies have a chance to be stunned. While unstoppable, gain movement speed. So that one is probably good. That one we don't need. That one we don't need. That one we already have on that item. That one is decent, but the same as that. So we got a 23 there. So I'll put that down there for now. And still don't think we have anything that is using berserking. So it's only really this one that we want to put on at the moment. So let's have a look here. So we got 498 power, 507, 515. Let's put it on our 515. I don't think there's any real reason to put it on the higher powered items, but my thoughts on that is a higher powered item we're probably less likely to replace quickly. than a lower powered one. So we should get more use out of the aspect before we have to scrap it. Let's have a look at the jeweler, see if we're able to upgrade things further.
Shards of the heavens.
Yeah, so we can turn the chipped into regular gems now. So it looks like we can grab them straight out of our bank as well. So we need
make this right now.
Need 3 of those. So if we grab one of those out of here, we can make a ruby. Let's put that back into something. So what else would we want here? So in armor, the skulls are 4% healing. Diamonds are barrier generation, which we do have a couple of things which generate barriers now. 2% damage reduction while fortified, 8% damage reduction while crowd controlled. That gives fawns, and 6% damage taken over time. So I think we don't want those. We do want rubies, but we're out of them. Just got one in there. We don't want topaz, don't want sapphire. So it's either barrier generation or healing received. So I think maybe we want to go with barrier generation there. So we've got 2 out of 3 chip diamonds. So we can take this one here out. That will give us a large one. We might actually want to use that here and put this one in our armor. Let's just pull it out for now, and we'll see what else we want to put in the weapons, whether we want to use this diamond in the weapon or not. Alright, so we'll have a look at our jewelry as well. We have 3 jewelry slots, so we can go with shadow resistance, poison resistance, fire resistance, lightning resist, cold resist, resistance to all, or armor. So I think we go with armor here. So we can make 1 full skull at the moment. Put that in there. We have 2 out of 3 of those, so we can take that one out of there and make another full skull. Can put that in there. And we have enough to make 1 more chipped skull. So we can put that one in there. So let's have a look at what we want for our weapons now. So this is 8 life on kill, 11% ultimate damage, 9% damage to crowd controlled enemies. So that would be our stunned enemies from that, stunned enemies from that. Yeah, so stunned enemies from those 2 with the sapphires. Topaz is basic weapon skill, which we don't really care about too much. It's overpower damage. So critical strike to vulnerable enemies I think is probably our good one. So damaging enemies with charge makes them vulnerable. And I thought this one made them vulnerable as well. It must be from something else. But I think that's still a good one. So let's see how many of the emeralds we can make. So we can make one there. We can only make one more of these. Let's make one of these as well. And one of those. So our weapons, I think we put those in them. And diamond can go in that one there. Do still have the 9% ultimate weapon damage though. So I might just take that blue one out. Which is going to cost us another 13,000. Right, let's put that one in there. And that is done for now. Let's go back to our stash. That is not the stash. Alright, so let's just put all these down the bottom here for now. Let's see, we got 42, 42, 42, 42, 41, 41, 41, 41, 41. So a couple of 41s, a couple of 42s. We'll pop that in there as well. Don't know if it's worth organizing this at all. So we get our nice even rows of things. Alright, let's head up to here. And I think we bump it up to World Tier 2 now. So we're now in World Tier 2. And this quest here is to do the level 50 capstone dungeon. So probably don't want to do that just yet. I think we'll probably do some more exploring around, find the rest of the waypoints and things. So in this here, just going to turn off my chat cover while I talk about this. So in the Fractured Peaks, we've got 5 of our 7 waypoints, got 5 of 8 in Dry Steppes, 4 of 6 in Hawazar, 2 of 6 in Kehjistan, and 5 of 8 in Skosglen. Haven't done any side quests or strongholds yet, so we've got a lot to do there. We've discovered about half of the areas in most of the zones except Kehjistan, and we've only done the 2 side dungeons, 3 side dungeons now. So 1 in Kehjistan, here it is, just the 2. 1 in Kehjistan, 1 in Fractured Peaks. And Altars of Lilith, we've only got 3 of 28, 1 of 33, 2 of 34, 0 out of 31, and 1 of 34. And we do also just have our first skill point unlocked in 4 of the zones, and not unlocked at all in the 5th. So I think the next thing that we do is probably work on unlocking all the waypoints, and starting to do some side quests and find Altars of Lilith, and at a minimum work on getting the potion capacity for each of these, and probably our skill point here as well. But I think once we get our potion capacity, or we get up towards level 50, probably go for the capstone dungeon. But for now, we will do things on World Tier 2. We also have a lot of our gear to upgrade. We haven't really done anything there. Have another skill point here to use as well. So let's make that 2 seconds with that. So yeah, quite a bit to do. But we did well tonight. We got quite a bit done. Let's go back here. So where are we? So yesterday we completed, day before yesterday we completed Act 5. Today we got kill 45 monsters within 8 seconds, slay 1000 fallen, pick up 1500 gold within 30 seconds, complete Act 6, complete the Epilogue, slay 1000 demons, complete a Whisper, and complete a silent offering for the Tree of Whispers. So yeah, very good effort with that. Very pleased. So that is all we are going to do for today. So thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, please follow me on Twitch. And I also have a YouTube channel where I post my stream VODs as well as highlight videos. And the link to that is in the chat and on my Twitch page. And thank you again for coming and hanging out. And I will see you all next time. Thanks. Bye.